Hello guys, Daria here, and today we are going to make some art using not so expensive art supplies. Actually I had some of the pages left after my Peachtober, which was long ago actually, and I just couldn't accept those blank pages in my sketchbook, so I decided to fill them. And I didn't want to create like the very like well done, like polished pieces. I wanted to be a little bit more loose, which is not actually my approach to sketchbooking. But still, I decided to take some cheap supplies and draw this cute puppy. Well, I'm using the very cheap Just Kids pen. Yeah, and I did like the effect, like this neon effect. And I also took some of the markers from my sister. Like, I asked her to share because she wasn't using them lately. And to be honest, of course, Copics are the best markers, one of the best ones, and there are like a lot of fine liners that are better than this kids pen, but at the same time you don't actually need those to make good art. It mostly depends on what you want to achieve, because for example, cheaper markers, they're usually not alcohol based, so they don't bleed as much as Copics do. But at the same time, they do not blend as well as Copics. And here I was not actually aiming for blending, I was more aiming at filling the page. And as I had a very great work on the opposite side of this page, I didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to get it wobbly, or I didn't want it to bleed, so this was the best choice actually. And as I was going to anyway fill it with colored pencils on top, I didn't really see the purpose in using Copic markers here. And the best thing about the cheap supplies, I think, is that you're not afraid to use them. I have a moleskin sketchbook, and it's sitting in my drawer like for, I don't know, like 6 years maybe, and I just can't use it because it was so expensive, and I even don't know if the paper is still of the good quality. Yeah, I guess I couldn't even find it lately. So it all depends on what you want to do. Yeah, what you want to achieve, what's your purpose in your art, because for just practice, cheap supplies are the best ones. And I was actually quite satisfied with how this doggy turned out. It was quite cute. The second page that I filled in was with oil pastels, and recently I've decided to use them more as I had this set for the longest time. It's not some fancy brand, they're just from market, I guess. I bought them long time ago when I was at high school, and well, I'm still learning to use oil pastels, and I think as a practice material, yeah, those do their job very well. And yeah, indeed, as you use them more, you kind of like realize that they're not the top quality, but at the same time, it's better to realize that yourself, that the supply that you're using is not enough for you, than just rely on the public opinion that art supplies should be expensive. No, they shouldn't. They should be affordable and suitable for your purposes. That's what I've been thinking recently.
One eternity later. 24 hours later.